the ham for one. Good boy, Pluto. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing of what I eat in a day with you guys. Today I don't have anything really special going on, but I always just like to share different meals and stuff that I have throughout the day for inspiration, and just to show you guys how I maintain my weight loss after almost 4 years ago that I started it. So if you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm getting ready to head to the gym right now. Sometimes I eat before the gym, sometimes I don't. Like I usually will just have a quick snack or a bar or something, and that's what I'm doing today. So just for 2 points, I'm having a Fiber One cinnamon brownie. It's 2 points, like I said, 70 calories, and this will just hold me over just a little bit. I'm not that hungry right now, but sometimes when I have pre-workout in the morning, I like to have some type of food or something in my stomach with it. So just for now, I'm gonna have that Fiber One bar, and then I have a glass that I'm gonna add some water to. And I don't drink pre-workout every day, usually on my leg days, or if I just wake up and I'm feeling kind of tired and not really motivated, I'll have pre-workout. I switch between the two that I have from PE Science. So they have the high energy, which has no caffeine, and then this is the prolific pre-workout, which this one actually has caffeine in it. So I don't do a full scoop, but I'm having this because I probably won't be having a coffee later today. I think I'm gonna make a protein shake when I get home. Anyway, that's kind of how I plan out what pre-workout I'm gonna be using, whether or not I'm gonna be having coffee later, but this is just what I'm having today. So I just drink it with a glass of water. I also poured my blender bottle that I'm gonna be bringing with me to the gym, and I've got my gym bag in front of me all packed up. I'm just heating up my car. I was able to skate 2 days ago actually outside, and now they're calling for snow tonight, so we'll see if that actually happens. It's just been all over the place with weather, so just kind of playing the day by ear. I have a cookie order that I finished up and I need to get it packaged, and she's coming to pick that up today, and I also have some cake pops that I need to do for her, so I'm just gonna do those after the gym, and that's pretty much my plan for the day. I'm gonna go head to the gym for my leg day, and I will be back with breakfast. So today I am doing a glute and hamstring focused leg day. The first thing I do every leg day is start with some dynamic stretching. And I usually do this for 5 to 10 minutes until I feel warmed up enough. It just depends how sore I feel that day or how long it takes me to get warmed up. Then I start with some hip thrust on the Smith machine. Usually I do a few warm-up reps and then I increase the weight as I go. Then I do the exact same thing with RDLs on the Smith machine. I start with a warm-up weight and then I work my way up to the highest weight that I can get, usually 8 reps at. Then when I'm finished with those, I head over to the cables to do some cable kickbacks. I like to use some plates and stand on them to help improve my form. And with these, I like to do drop sets. So I start with the highest weight and then work my way down each time. And I usually do them back to back. I head over to the free weights and do some single leg hip thrust with dumbbells. I usually try to get 10 reps on each leg, and I do 3 to 4 sets. Then I finish up by the free weights with some RDLs, and this is where my wrist straps really help me when I'm pushing heavier weights. Then I end my workout with some hamstring curls and some stretching. Okay, so I'm back from the gym and I had a really good workout. I'm feeling good and my legs are shaking so badly. So I feel good right now and I am hungry. I'm making myself a protein shake. I've got 1 point of this fat-free Fairlife milk. So 3/4 cup is 1 point. The serving is for a cup, but I just like to do 3/4 because then it's only 1 point instead of 2. Then I'm gonna add a banana. Technically on WeightWatchers, blended banana in a protein shake or something like this counts as points. I think it's like 3 points for a banana, but I've never tracked that on my journey. I've always just kept it as a 0-point item, and that's what's worked best for me because I find my protein shakes to be pretty filling, and it's an easy way for me to get some extra protein in throughout the day, so it's worth it to just keep it as 0, and that's just what's worked for me on my journey. But anyway, I'm gonna add a scoop of this PE Science Snickerdoodle protein powder. So this is also 1 point for 1 scoop. It's 110 calories and it's got 24 grams of protein. That'll make my protein shake 2 points total. I'm also gonna add some ice cubes to that and blend it up in a second, and then I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. So I think I'm gonna do a breakfast sandwich sandwich. I'm just gonna scramble up 2 eggs with some veggie mix. Then I've got some Ezekiel bread that I'm gonna toast up. I'm gonna do 2 slices for 3 points. And then on that, I'm gonna spread a light Laughing Cow for 1 point. I've got 1 point of Crocus ham that has 11 grams of protein in it, and it is 50 calories for 2 slices. And that'll be my breakfast sandwich. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook up the eggs really quick. I was debating whether I wanted to do scrambled eggs or like over easy, but I'm just gonna do scrambled so I can add the veggie mix into it. And yeah, that's gonna be my breakfast. So I'm gonna make my protein shake so I can drink that while I make my breakfast sandwich. Okay, so my breakfast sandwich is done. I ended up making more of like an omelet with the eggs. So I have 2 eggs for 0 points with the veggie mix, which is also 0. I have 2 slices of Crocus ham for 1 point, 2 slices of Ezekiel for 3 points, and then the Pepper Jack Laughing Cow for 1. Then my protein shake is 2 points. This breakfast is 7 points total on WeightWatchers. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this and finish my protein shake. Then I just have a cake pop order to quickly decorate and then packaging some cookies. So I will share the order that I just finished up, and that is my plan for right now. Okay, so here's a cookie order I was working on this week. It is her logo. So I did both the elephant logo and the words, and then I did some little elephant face cookies. So I'm gonna go ahead and package these up and finish up the cake pops. Okay, so I finished up the order and now we're just taking the dogs for a quick walk. They're usually pretty good, but some days they are just awful and they just run everywhere, but they're not being too bad today. But it's definitely a little bit more chilly than I expected, so I probably won't skate today. I think I'm gonna do some walking on my walking pad, but the sun does feel nice, so we'll see. Okay, so I finished up with the orders and everything for today. Just waiting on the last pickup to come grab them, but now I'm making myself some lunch. For lunch today, I had some leftover pasta in the fridge. This is just some tricolor rotini that we got from the local farmer's market. So I just looked up a similar option. It's actually just the market pantry version, and it tracked 7 points for this portion of pasta. Then I'm just gonna make a kind of like Greek pasta salad, I guess. I don't know. I'm just using what I have on hand. I guess that's really not that Greek. I wanted to use roasted red peppers, but I didn't have any. I'm just gonna use the rest of my veggie mix. So at first I was gonna make this warm, but I think I'm just gonna make it like a cold pasta salad. I'm gonna use the pasta, then the rest of my veggie mix. Then I've got a good amount of grilled chicken here. This will add a good amount of protein and make it more filling. I'm gonna cut this into a little bit of smaller pieces. Then I'm gonna use a point worth of this reduced fat feta cheese. So that'll be 2 tablespoons. And as of right now, I'm not planning to add any sauce to this. I feel like the feta will add a good amount of flavor. I'm gonna add a little salt and pepper and then also dice up this cucumber. So I'm gonna go ahead and just assemble this and then I'll try it and see if it needs anything added to it. But as of right now, it'll be 7 points for the pasta, 1 for the cheese, making this 8 points total. So I'm gonna go ahead and assemble it and see where I'm at. Okay, so I tried it out and it was actually really good without any dressing or anything, but then I checked my fridge and realized that I had some Bolthouse balsamic. 2 tablespoons of this is technically a point. I actually only used 1 tablespoon and I'm just not going to track it. I don't usually track things like Bolthouse dressing when I use them because I use just a smaller serving, and for me it's always worked to just count them as like a mental weekly. So anyway, this is my lunch. It's 8 points total on WeightWatchers and I'm going to go ahead and eat this. Then I'm going to have some green grapes afterwards. Okay, so I finished eating and I've just been hanging out, and I definitely am not going to be skating because it's actually snowing. I don't know if you can really tell, but it was nice enough for me to skate 2 days ago, and now we have snow again, and it's actually supposed to be almost 70 in the next couple days. So anyway, I'm definitely not going to be skating today. I'm going to come back in. So I'm definitely not going to be skating now, but I don't really have any other plans for the day. Adam's at work, and I think I'm going to do hearts of palm lasagna for dinner, so I'm going to get that set up, but I'm going to go do some stretching right now. I'm still really full from lunch, so I probably won't be having anything soon, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, so hi Max. So it has continued to snow. Adam's home from work now. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, ow. But anyway, Adam's home from work. It's still snowing and it's actually sticking, which I was not expecting. We were just outside yesterday playing pickleball in the sun, and now it is like there's snow on the ground, which we were not expecting today. But anyway, like I said, I wasn't able to skate or anything because of it, but my workout was really good this morning, and I'm honestly feeling really sore right now, so probably better that I just relax for a little bit. I didn't end up walking on my walking pad yet, but I might do it after dinner because it's been helping with digestion. Hi, Adam.
Hi.
So anyway, today we're doing some hearts of palm lasagna for dinner. It's one of my favorite dinners to make, and we found the ingredients for everything. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get everything for it. What I use to make it is the Palmini packs of lasagna hearts of palm noodles like this. So I'm gonna be using 2 packs today. They're 0 points for the pack, 60 calories and 3 grams of protein, and all it is hearts of palm in sheets. So I strain the packs of these, and then this will act as the noodle for lasagna noodles. Then I'm gonna be using 99% lean ground chicken today. So I'm gonna cook this up on the stove right now, and I don't have any diced tomatoes, which I usually use, but instead I'm just gonna be using tomato sauce. So I've got 2 cans of tomato sauce that I'm gonna mix with the cooked chicken. I'm gonna add some seasonings, so some fresh garlic, some crushed red pepper, and some garlic Parmesan seasoning to that once it's cooked up. And then with the ricotta cheese separately, I'm gonna mix this in a bowl with some other seasonings, which I might just use a little bit of garlic salt and some parsley or basil. Actually, yeah, I was gonna use this. So I'm gonna use a little bit of basil and mix that with the ricotta with 1 egg, and then that'll be the cheese layer. I'll have the noodles, the sauce with the meat, and then the cheese, and then I'll do that again, and then I'll top it with some reduced fat mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna get this cooking so that I can pop it into the oven. It makes 4 servings, and each serving is 7 points, and I'm excited because, like I said, this is one of my all-time favorite dinners. I like that it's a good, bigger portion, and it just tastes so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this assembled. Okay, so our lasagna is done. It is a big portion, and I didn't have canned tomatoes this time, so I used 2 cans of sauce, and it's a little bit more liquidy, but it usually is liquidy anyway because of the hearts of palm noodles, but it doesn't even matter. It's so good, and I'm so excited to eat this. This portion is as big as you can see. It's very big, and it's 7 points. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and then I'm gonna have my apple for 0 points after, and I'll see where I'm at. Okay, so dinner was so good. Every time I eat it, I'm reminded how much it's just one of my favorite meals. I always remember it's one of my favorite meals, but then as I'm eating it, it's just even better than I remember. So I just get excited to make that. And honestly, it's not that hard to assemble and make, so I need to start doing it more. It's more so just hard to find the ingredients all the time. But anyway, I'm making myself a yogurt right now. So I've got 2 points of NIKKIGETSFIT vanilla Greek yogurt, and I'm just weighing it out on my food scale. I think I'm gonna walk on my walking pad for a little bit to get some steps in before bed, but I'm gonna eat a yogurt bowl now. I'm also gonna have a skinny dipped dark chocolate peanut butter cup for 2 points on WeightWatchers. So I'm having this in my yogurt bowl, and that'll be it for the night. I also did have my Honeycrisp apple after I finished eating my lasagna. But then on my yogurt, I'm just adding some blueberries and some Panda Puffs. I also just weigh out a 2-point serving of this. I have the 2-point serving of yogurt, so my yogurt bowl is gonna be 4 points total. So I'm ending the day with 30 out of 31 dailies. I get 31 dailies set to maintenance mode, and I'm 6 feet tall. But yeah, that wraps up my day for today. So 30 out of 31. I had a good day of eating, and I am pretty exhausted, honestly. It's been a long day. That wraps up my what I ate in a day for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.